I recently found this chart from Funko and it got me thinking, how many Pops have they created? Life size. And no, I'm not just talking about the massive ones that you find at conventions. Thanks, Millie and Kevin. The first figure I want to talk about is Grogu. The lovable 50-year-old is now a life-size Funko Pop. No, not that one. This one! One of the things that I really love about this one is that they actually made the box wider specifically for his ears. Like, I'm not kidding. This is the only 10-inch box you can find this wide. So Funko really went all out with this figure and I am not complaining. Next up, I had to rush over to 7-Eleven to grab a Slurpee because, of course, Funko has turned the iconic drink into a figure. Actually, 8 of them to be exact. And I happen to have 4 of them in my collection. The other 4 haven't come to Canada yet. And if you're wondering on the flavors, we have blue raspberry, banana, pina colada, and cherry. Also, when going to 7-Eleven, the best size for a Slurpee they had was the smallest. I think it's close enough. Oh, and while I was there, I of course had to grab one for myself. Now we need to throw on our Pokemon Crocs and head over to our local toy aisle to pick up Buzz in... suit? No suit? Suit? Suit. And while we're here, let me grab this for later. Now, I do understand that this isn't the exact Buzz that we have as a Funko Pop. There is one, it's just not life-size. So it is the right height for Buzz Lightyear, it's just not the exact same suit. I think it's close enough. Oh wait, hold on guys, they make the right colored suit, it just wasn't at Walmart? What are you doing? But seriously though guys, take a look at the two of them next to each other, it's pretty close. The ingenious design of the aluminum beverage pop? That's right everybody, Funko has turned a can of Coke into a figure. And it's practically life-size. I did some digging around the store and this one was the best that I could find. It was a 6-pack of mini cans and I think it turned out pretty good. Because when you put both of them next to each other, it's not too shabby. Like sure, the Funko Pop has a mouth, arms, legs, but it's still a can. Now let's get back to that Rubik's Cube. And oh, by the way, they only seem to sell 2x2s or 4x4s. I don't know what was going on over there. And I guess they did have one that was almost like invisible ink. I don't know, I didn't go for it. I figured the 4x4 was a lot closer than the other one, and also the Pop hasn't even like officially released yet, so I don't even know why I'm talking about this one. Well actually no, I do know, because the Rubik's Cube was so accurate in size, we couldn't pass up on it today. And hold on, this way, here, and there. Wait, one more turn, and I got it. And no, I didn't just turn it a couple times then turn it back, I figured this out. That should be good. Now we've got to get small, because next up is AntMan. He could technically be any size, but the reason I put him on this list is because of this one, the world's smallest bobblehead created by Funko. So small that I bet he could fit up Thanos' ass. Did you know that he could shrink down to the size of an ant? It's pretty fitting for his name. This one here was actually exclusive to Funko's subscription box, and when you take a look at it, you get a normal-sized AntMan, and then next to that, the tiny, tiny version of him that's pretty much the exact same size as an ant. And like it's advertised, this is a tiny little bobblehead, it just doesn't bobble that well. And I gotta say though guys, even though it's tiny, they still gave it a pretty good amount of detail, and I just love having it in the collection because of how unique it is. Oh, and at the same time as them releasing this Pop, they also came out with a t-shirt that has a life-size Ant-Man on the front. Spam! And yes, I'm talking about the can of Spam.
I do not like green eggs and...
Spam! Funko has turned one of these into a lovable character with arms and legs as well as a full-size can for the body. And I just so happen to have the figure right here, so let's pop it out and see how accurate it actually is. And now, you know what guys, I gotta say, it is not too bad. And I do understand that this is gonna have less detail on it. They don't need like all of the, you know, nutrition facts, because who cares about those? And so you know what guys, I gotta say, Funko did a really great job translating it into a Pop. And also, while I was at the store, did you know that there's a knockoff brand called Cam? Me neither. Did I pick up a can? No. Should I have? Maybe. It would have been funny. If you're a fan of Pokemon, you would know that Funko has gone a little bit overboard on the amount of Pikachu Pops they've created, and out of all of them, only one of them is life-size. And before I show you, I know what you're gonna say. Tristan, wouldn't that be massive? So? Now that was just the box. Here is the actual character that comes inside. And fun fact, while doing a little bit of research on this, the Pop is a little bit bigger than what a real Pikachu would be. Because Pikachu stands at about 16 inches when this bad boy here is right about 18 inches tall. So technically having this figure is larger than life. Oh, and if you want to see this compared to a normal sized Pikachu, it's crazy. A few years ago, Funko decided to go all out on the McDonald's Pops, and while doing so, created a life-size figure. So I got in the car and hightailed it over to McDonald's to purchase some chicken nuggets. Oh, and if you're wondering why they have faces, they're actually based off of the 90s toys and are just slightly bigger than an actual nugget. And what's crazy is you could almost get a 10-piece chicken nugget with the amount of figures they've made, such as the cowboy, scuba, rock star, tennis, fireman, drummer, and pumpkin. Like seriously, it's a lot. And well, anyways, guys, there you go. That was a bunch of life-size Funko Pops. So let me know in the comment section below any other life-size ones that you may know of. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more from me in the future, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, do all that. But this has been an episode of Top Pops. Popsters, thanks for watching. See you guys tomorrow.
Balls hanging low while I pop a bottle off of your chain swinging, clang clang, and it costs a lot. Bitch, I'm always at the guala, yeah, and you are not badass beat. Keep on going till you hit the spot.